up and confirmed by the PNP. And also, all the alleged gunmen in that particular day were all accounted for according to the ILG and the PNP. Lastly, our invitation to Arnteves to physically attend this hearing is still standing. Should he decide to attend, we have assured him of his safety inside and outside the premises of this august body, with the help, of course, of good Secretary of Interior and Local Government, Benjamin Abalos. Out, the truth shall always be welcomed and protected by this institution. Today, we continue with the testimonies of loved ones of these seemingly politically motivated killings, and we will also hear from Negros who are allegedly victims of land grabbing and illegal businesses in their province. As always, we emphasize that this is in aid of legislation. Paano ba makakatulong ang Senado? Anong mga pulisiya ang kailangan gawin at anong batas ang kailangan nating amyendahan? Yesterday, some of them were identified, such as strict regulation on the selling and using of military and police uniform, amending the Omnibus Election Code, particularly Section 69 on nuisance candidates, amending the Local Government Code to ensure that the authority to appoint provincial directors must be with the PNP and not with the local government officials, crafting a law that would effectively prevent the organization of private armies not only in Mindanao but nationwide, monitoring dishonorably discharged military personnel, inventory of loose firearms and possible amendments to the firearms law, upgrading of the PNP's standard procedures in addressing the complaints of our citizens, and imposition of death penalty against erring security personnel who commit heinous crimes, taking undue advantage of their training, knowledge, and skills. We continue to welcome your input and suggestions in this regard so that we can ultimately restore order in our communities. However, and allow me to end my opening remarks with this sentiment. It is still my fervent hope that a day will come that we will no longer need to run to legislation to prevent heartless violence. We are one nation after all. I hope that the sense of unity and wholeness will permit our politics and not the other way around. Tulungan natin ang ating inang bayan. She needs us now more than ever. Before I finally end, I just would like to clarify allegations circulating in the social media, particularly Negros Oriental, na ako daw, being the chairman of this committee, is biased to the Teves because ako daw ay bayad na ni Teves. Ako daw ay tuta ni Teves. I would answer that allegation na hindi po ako kaya bayaran kahit gaano kayaman ni Teves, hindi po kaya bayaran ako ng kahit sino man. At yung asawa ko daw ay related sa mga Teves by affinity. Ang asawa ko po ay merong auntie na pinsan ng kanyang mother na married to a Teves dyan sa Dumaguete. Pero itong Teves na ito ay hindi po ito not in any way related to the Teves family of Arnteves. Ito pong Teves na napangasawa ng auntie ng aking asawa ay yung mga Teves na malalaking tao na mga Kastila doon sa Baez City. Hindi po ito in any way related. Sila po ay descendants ng Serafin Teves and not with Herminio Teves. Ito pong Herminio Teves na pamilya ng Arnteves ay nakabase po sa Bayawan City, which is more or less 200 kilometers away, if I'm not mistaken. So, yun po ang aking disclaimer. Hindi po ako nababayaran, hindi po ako naging tuta, at hindi po ako related sa mga Teves for full disclosure purposes. Maraming salamat. Before we continue our discussion, may we know if any of the senators present today would like to deliver their opening statement? Senator JB? Majority Leader.
No, Mr. Chairman, I don't have any opening statement. I would just like to point out and also spread into the records my sincerest thanks and great respect to your honor as the chairperson of this committee. I, for one, is a living testimony of what he stated. Hindi kayang bayaran ng salapi, hindi kayang silawin ng anumang kayamanan si Senator Bato de la Rosa, at ako na ho mismo yung nagpapatunay niyan as a living testimony. And I'd like to again put my full support to the leadership of the chairperson of this committee. And I was a living testimony as well when the good chairman mentioned several times, and I can no longer count how many times he mentioned, we have to make sure that this hearing would be impartial and everyone should be heard. So I'd like to put that on record. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Thank you for that support. I really appreciate it. Alam mo, ako okay lang kung akong siraan. Huwag lang madama yung ibang membro ng committee na ito. Because I'm the chairman, masayang yung paghihirap natin dito na kahit naka-break tayo yung mag-hearing dahil nga gusto lang talaga natin ma-address yung peace and order situation ng Negros Oriental. But before I yield the floor to Senator JB, this committee is in receipt of a letter coming from Honorable Jose Bong Teves Jr., Deputy Minority Leader of the House of Representatives. And I would like to read the letter. Dear Chairperson De La Rosa, greetings. During on public order and dangerous drugs today, 17 April 2023, on the brazen assassination of incumbent Negros Oriental Governor Roel Degamo, Senate Majority Leader Joel Villanueva mentioned that about 2 or 3 days ago, his informants told him that Representative Arnteves Jr. was seen eating in a restaurant in Lotte Hotel, South Korea. The undersigned would like to manifest and express that this representation was also in South Korea on official business together with the fellow members of the Committee on Rules from April 12 to 16, 2023, and was billeted at the Lotte Hotel in Seoul, South Korea. Attached is a copy of this representation's travel clearance and itinerary during authorized speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez. Hoping for your positive response on the matter. Thank you. Respectfully yours, Honorable Jose Bong J. Teves Jr., Deputy Majority Leader Representative, TGP Party List. So yesterday this was cleared. This was immediately notified. This committee was immediately notified by our Majority Leader na ibang Teves pala yung nakita ng mga taga nandoon sa Seoul, Korea.
Mr. President, Mr. Chairman, I would like to again put on record that this representation had the chance to talk again to my friends, and the four of them again reiterated they saw Congressman Arnteves, with the pictures they sent me, etc. But again, this representation would just like again to clarify some things here, Mr. Chairman. This information was divulged to this representation, and we wanted to inform the authorities. And we asked already the embassy of our country in Korea to check and find out if it is true. And wala ho tayong intention para i-drag din yung ibang pangalan, lalo na si Congressman Bong Teves, who is a fraternity brother of this representation. Thank you, Mr. President, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Majority Leader. Thank you. I'm sorry. They stand by their observation. They saw
In fact,
Arnteves.
in fact, Mr. Chairman, I spoke to one pastor. She said when she went for a cup of coffee, nakasabay po niya si Congressman Arnteves without the mask. So I just want to put that on record, and this is the same information, exact information was given to me. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Your Honor, Majority Leader. Thank you for that clarification. So, itong letter nito is talagang nag-manifest lang si Deputy Majority Leader Teves na nandun din siya, officially, on official business. Thank you. Senator JB, you have the floor.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, good morning. Anyway, just like also to support the statement of our majority leader. Marami kasing nagtaka bakit daw matagal tayong nagkaroon ng hearing. And I support the decision of the chairman, Senator Bato de la Rosa, to hold in abeyance this hearing because we have to let the investigative agencies, particularly DOJ, NBI, PNP, to do their jobs. And alam niyo naman po, na pag pumasok po ang Senado o Kongreso, that will be already politically charged, anuman ang sabihin natin. And that was a very good decision on the part of Senator De La Rosa to hold in abeyance this hearing until the agency is tasked to investigate the Degamo assassination. They're already in the process of wrapping up their investigation. So I also believe that the DOJ, Secretary Boying Rimulya, the Task Force Degamo, headed by Secretary Abalos, have been doing a good job. And I'm sure that Mayor Janice would agree that they have been really on top of this case. So, Mr. Chair, I support your decision that to let the agencies to do their job first before we conduct this hearing, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor, Senator JB. In fact, our original plan was to conduct this hearing after DOJ has filed its case already in court. But until now, hindi pa rin sila nakapag-file pala. But we decided to proceed with this investigation dahil uneasy na yung mga taga Negros Oriental na iniisip nila na baka mamaya mayroon tayong pinapaboran dito, bakit hindi tayo nagkakandak ng hearing. So, minabuti natin na mag-hearing kagad tayo kahit naka-break tayo. So, yeah, Mayor Janice, you have the floor.
Senator Bato, good morning, Mr. Chair. In line with what Senator Joel Villanueva have said and Senator J.V. Ejercito have said, allow me also to express, kami, the aggrieved party, also believe in your capacity to be fair and not to be biased in holding this Senate inquiry po. Siguro po yung pag-express ng mga taga Negros Oriental ng kanilang saloobin, tayo na nandito, nakikita po natin talaga kung ano yung totoong ginagawa natin dito. Kaya humihingi po kami ng pasensya on behalf of the people of Negros Oriental. Love po nila si Governor, kaya siguro pag meron silang nakikitang mga bagay-bagay, they would express something like that. But kami po na aggrieved party, we are here. We are very appreciative po. Yung break nyo, ginamit nyo po para i-meet kami. Pinapili po ako ni Senator Bato ng time, kailan pwede. In fact, there was a schedule way earlier, pero sinabi ko po sa kanya, sa inyo po na may nakaschedule na rin po kung po pwede ba na on this date po. Kaya I would like to put that on record that the victims, kami po na mga nandito, we are appreciative of the work that you do as a chairperson of the committee po, helping us to seek justice and legislative change for our province so that we will no longer see a violence and cruelty to proliferate in our province po. Salamat po, Senator Bato.
Is, thank you po, Mayor Degamo, for that statement. Pasensya na po kayo. I have to defend this committee of against any malicious allegations. Ayoko madama yung mga kasamahan ko. Ako, personally na ako, okay lang, pero pag yung committee na ang pag-usapan, ibang usapan po yun. So I have to speak out. Thank you po for that understanding. And
kindly acknowledge once your name is called.
I have had enough violence in my life.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr.
Since day one of my career in the Philippine Constabulary, grabe ng violence dinaanan ko, kaya ngayong senador na ako, gusto ko sana tahimik na ang Pilipinas.
From the
Ayoko
National
nang may
Bureau
tao
of
pa na maghirap
Investigation,
sa
attending
violence.
virtually, sir,
Kaya,
will be Head
maniwala
Agent
lang po kayo sa
Palmer
akin.
U. Malyari and
Thank you po.
Special Agent
yes,
Mark
yes, yes,
Santiago.
yes, ma'am.
In relation po to what we are about to do today, can I be allowed po to read my position paper?
Yes, ma'am. I will recognize you later after. Okay.
Sige, sige po.
I will give you the floor
Thank you po.
later.
Executive Officer of the Anti-Organized Crime Division.
Good morning,
If
sir.
I may
From the
continue,
Directorate for
today,
Investigation and Detection
we shall
of
listen to the
Crimes,
other witnesses and family
physically
members
present,
of those victims of other
our,
killings
Police
in Negros
Brigadier
Oriental.
General Cosme
However,
Abdullah,
given the number
Police
of resource
Brigadier General
person,
Robert
we shall
Alexander
limit their
Cordero
statements
II,
to
Police Captain
to the
Christian
minimum
Azuma,
sana
and Police
para
Brigadier General
ma-accommodate
Vincent
natin lahat, ha?
Camboga.
Pero ayaw ko rin naman na ma-sacrifice yung quality ng output of this
From the Department
committee
of Foreign
investigation
Affairs,
kung
virtually attending
mamadali natin
is
masyado.
Assistant Director
Andito na
Paul
kayo.
Ryan Pangui.
Pagbigyan namin kayo. Pero sana, go directly to the point tayo. Ha? Thank you.
From the Bureau of Immigration,
So from here, you want to
virtually attending
deliver
is
something,
Shirley
Mayor Degamo?
Kalingasan.
Ma'am? Yes, go ahead. You have the floor.
Good morning, Mr. Senate President, Mr. Chair, and the members of the committee. I think I will be joined by my colleague.
Ay,
Attorney
sandali lang,
Arnteves Jr.
Mayor,
Good morning
I
po,
was
everyone.
reminded by COMSEC
From
of the
Philippine
parliamentary
Statistics
procedures.
Authority, attending
First, we have to
virtually
recognize
is Mr.
all
Emilio
the
Querubin Jr. and
resource
Attorney
persons
Evelyn
around.
A.
At
Balsa.
yung hindi pa